Okay, The Mortal Instruments, City of Bones. I still believe that's actually the title of it. This, of course, is based off of a book. Didn't read the book. And this, of course, is a movie that came out in the wake of movies like Twilight and The Hunger Games, which are female-led books written for a young adult crowd, thinking they actually could capitalize on that and make money off of it. This one has more of a supernatural bent to it, but still has a predominantly female lead character, who apparently is a long line of shadow hunters, which are human-angel hybrids, or the people who drink from a magical cup, which with the specific blood poured into it, actually become the angel-human hybrid, and therefore go out and fight demons, and werewolves, and occasionally vampires. But not zombies, because zombies don't exist in this world. There's also witches and warlocks. So, Clary, main female lead, has no idea what's going on. She's drawing this weird symbol all the time. Is occasionally seeing this weird symbol. Sees a dude get killed in a nightclub. Freaks out, goes home, is like, I don't know what happened. Her mother, played by Lena Headey, or Headley, depending on how you pronounce it, knows that something's going on. She gets attacked and kidnapped by the main villain, Valentine. I know, horrifying name for a villain. They then go through all of the backstory, why she's important, the weird, blonde guy with tattoos, because apparently if you're a shadow hunter, you dress kind of gothy and you have tattoos. Tattoos are actually their runes given different sorts of abilities, or have, curative effects. It's a pretty decent movie. When they go through the background story of, they use this specific cup, and the angel Zuriel came down, gave his blood, which allowed them to become shadow hunters. It's an interesting backstory to it. The movie, however, is flawed with some horrendous CGI for a big budget film. This sort of CGI would have been great for like an indie film, but there are moments where it's just like, wow, that weird dog hentai Cthulhu thing that's attacking her looks really bad. And it also does this weird thing where it's trying to go back and forth between kind of the young adult girl potential romance angles, and then they're battling, really bizarre demons that make me kind of go, this is probably a bit too intense for some people. Because if you're thinking a movie kind of like a Hunger Games, you're not expecting, weird random monster creatures to be attacking. You're not expecting something to be blown up and then look like gobs of animal fat growing back together to reform. So ironically, someone again tried to think of something like Hunger Games, like Twilight, because, there's a tremendous amount of money to be made when it comes to having female-led movies. Just look at Hunger Games. This is another movie where it made decent money. It might not get sequels, but somebody thought that they should, catch on to the trend, and it didn't quite work. Ironically, the movie will probably have a decent life when it comes to the DVDs and the videos and Blu-rays, but, beyond that, decent movie. Not something I ever would have paid to see in theaters.